2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Santa Clara. Cole now on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Watson. They'll get this out to Kamara. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it a 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Watson. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Lance now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Rhodes. A gain of 6 there on 1st. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
So 4 plays, Charles, all passes here on the opening drive and already in the red zone.
And even if you're planning for them to throw the football a lot, on the opening drive, if they go 4 for 4 on you, you're off balance on defense. I've been there before.
Touchdown 49ers! A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Cole now on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Watson. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, this team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Niners have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Cole now on the return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Cole now on the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now Watson. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. From the gun, here's Watson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Nick Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right at the 35. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
21-0 our score after 1. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Lance now on first down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
On first down, Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. To throw is Watson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Escaping the pressure right. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. He gets it complete to Harris. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Again, it's Watson. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Watson now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draw.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Rhodes. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Rhodes. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first,
there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. All right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On 2nd and 9, Lance got his man complete over the middle. It's Cummings. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
We may be looking at the scoreboard. This offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Lance, he finds his man complete. It's Porter. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. From the gun, it's Lance. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. Now it's 2nd and 9. From the end zone, Watson. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. He's really starting to get up there towards 1,000. He's now at 997 career catches. Watson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. On first down, it's Watson. They'll get this out to Kamara. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. Watson off play action. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. To the air yet again, Watson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll get this back to just the 20 with a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Now a play fake. Lance. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. 3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Cole now on the return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not art, now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw is Watson. And he's got his target, Harris. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Here's Watson. Open man is Michael Thomas.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, Watson. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Again, it's Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now it's Watson. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Levante David in on the tackle. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throw left side complete. That's Porter. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Taken down by Pete Werner.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
76 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
Cole now on the return.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 24, Watson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And the 49er hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Now Book.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rhodes. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or two short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean,